Hey guys, Alex here, bringing you another video. Now this one's going to be a little different. I don't have any Guild Wars 2 stuff. I am going to talk about Guild Wars 2, but right now I am playing Ubisoft's new game, new FPS, Shootmania. It's in beta right now. It'll be on beta until, I believe, July 31st, or at least that's when my beta key is over. So if you want to try this game, you don't have that much time. It's an action, it's like a esport game really. It's an action, really fast-paced FPS. It's really fun. It reminds me of Quake and Unreal Tournament, where I used to play a while back. And I don't know much about this game. I only know a few things. There are a few game modes. Sorry. Melee, it's a free-for-all. There's Royal, Survival, free-for-all. There's Battle. It is a team-based capture mode. Battle Waves, Time Attack, Elite, Heroes, and Joust. And Joust is like a 1v1. Heroes is a 5v5. Elite is a 3v3. Time Attack is goal to arrive to a pole location somewhere on the map. I guess before the other team or other player, my bad. And Battle Waves, I don't know what that is. Battle, it's a team-based capture poles, so capture the base, I guess, or capture the flag or something. But yeah, it's just a really fun game. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but I just played it because I got a beta key, so why not? But anyways, moving on to some Guild Wars stuff. They did release a new blog post, ArenaNet, and they just really didn't mention much. They just talked about purely world versus world, so the PvP world versus world. And yeah, so they basically talk about they made some improvements, fixed some bugs, and they thank the Reddit community for their detailed analytics. And yeah, not much there. They also talked about world versus world at launch and how it's gonna, not be exactly launched. They're gonna have a 24-hour match format because a lot of the servers are gonna have a lot of influx in population, and it won't be too stable. So for the first couple weeks, they're not gonna have the regular world versus world. They're gonna have a 24-hour match format until everything's more settled down and everyone's in their servers, guilds are ready, and all that. So I guess that's kind of good. It makes it a little more, I don't know, nicer to play world versus world, because if your server has like 50 people and you go up against a server that's heavily populated, you're pretty much not gonna get anywhere. They also released a bunch of server names, a bunch of the servers that will be open for beta weekend 3. I'm not going to read all of them. Again, I'll leave this link for you guys to read about, but there seems to be more European servers. I guess more Europeans will be playing this game. But yeah, and that's it. They just didn't really mention that much. They also just released another blog post, and they're just talking about the opening cinematics. Right after you make your character, you choose your name and your class, you get a first cinematics, and it's a cutscene that they recommend not to skip, because it will tell about your character and the history of your character and all that. So it is part of the lore. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest skipping that either. I mean, if you're gonna play the game, you should find out about your lore, at least for your race. And yeah, that's it on that. And for those of you that will not be able to participate in the beta, I know they're gonna live stream it, so they're gonna have a live stream on Twitch, and I'll release that on the description. I'll leave the link, my bad. And yeah, you can watch their live stream where they're gonna show gameplay, game mechanics, and all that. So I mean, it's really good if you can't get into the beta or don't have the game yet, or you can't pre-purchase it in time. This is that's good for you guys, because you get to see live events and all that stuff, and they're gonna break down stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Also, after this beta, remember, they're gonna wipe everything. The only thing that you will be keeping, or say you buy gems and you pay, I don't know, you buy 100 gems, and you spend those 100 gems. When the game releases, you'll have your 100 gems again. They just want to test out the gem system and how it works, right? So you will be able to keep that. You can spend it this weekend if you want, but there's really no pay to win items in this game. Maybe you could argue that the XP boost is a little bit pay to win, but I don't really consider it to be pay to win, because you're just leveling. Now besides that, guys, there's nothing really new in the game. I mean, just the same old stuff being repeated. And yeah, so everything I've talked about today will be in the description. So you want any of the links, be sure to check the description, guys. Click that like button if you like this video, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, I'm Alex. Have a great day.